Hi, everyone, and welcome to this week's webcast. I know I haven't seen most of you in a while, so I'm sure that you will enjoy having some insight going into this period of time. I apologize that I haven't been around for a little while. I've been traveling a lot and trying to work on some projects, which I think you guys will be excited about as they come out. But I wanted to get back to you and just talk about this period of time because I think it's really important that you know how to handle the energies that are coming. So right now we are in the middle of another Mercury retrograde period, which means that a lot of things are going to be really confusing. So you're probably looking to make a lot of big changes right now. Prior to this retrograde, it seemed like a lot of areas of your life seemed to have some loose ends that needed to be tied up, closure. Things that you've been working on for the past 9 to 10 years are now coming to a head, and things that you've been also contemplating. Which way do I go? Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Do I make this decision? Do I make that decision? This could be in areas of your business, areas of your home life, relationships, just always on the seesaw. Do I go this way or that way? During this Mercury retrograde period, a lot of you are finally saying, okay, this has to go. I cannot have this in my life anymore. Whether it's a person, place, or thing, whether it's your job, you want to make a career shift, whether you want to make a major move, this is a time of major transitions. Okay. But even though mentally you are now realizing the things that need to shift, in the universe right now, in the middle of a retrograde, not the best time to do it. But it is the best time to conduct your research. So I want you to look at every single angle of making these changes, doing the research you need online, doing the research you need for the business, doing the research you need on the people. It doesn't matter. You need to do your research. You will have at the end of the month the energy start to open again. So by the beginning of June, that's when I want you guys to take action on these changes, because these aren't like minimal, oh, a promotion for your job, or you're going to make more money, or it's the end of a relationship. These are major, major life decisions that you have been contemplating over the last 10 years. Okay. And this is also a time where so many things are falling away, like the Tower card in the Tower. So many things are falling away that you are now experiencing who you are, your true self. Okay? You might have been doing a job for the past 20 years. Wake up during these last 2 weeks and realize, oh my God, this is not what I want to be doing. You might realize, I live in a city. I thought that's what I wanted, but I really want to live in the country. You might realize that the person you are is not who you think you were over the past 9, 10 years. Your true self is emergent, and I would urge you to come out. Come out with it. Make yourself known. Let people know the true you, who you really are, because 9 times out of 10, those of you who are watching that, you're intuitive. You have wonderful empathic skills, intuitive skills. So you are in tune with the changes that are going on in your life and your body right now. So I would urge you not just to have the courage, definitely have the courage to take big leaps this summer, June specifically. Not now, but get ready to make those changes. So if you have to declutter, if you have to do the things you need to do to get your life on track, do it now, but just don't make any of the final moves or the new directions until the beginning of June. Okay, so this is such an important time for you all. Your wings, if you were to think about growing, your wings are coming, you're ready to fly, you've paid your dues, you've earned your seat. Now it's time for you to say, you know what? And now it's also a time of not caring what other people think of who you truly are. Okay. So you have friends, you have family, maybe you have clients, you run a business that might say, hey, well, we don't want you to go in this new direction. We like things just as they are. People are used to you just the way you are. It doesn't mean that it's the right thing for you or the best thing for you. And you're going to have people probably kicking and screaming, throwing, tantrums, saying, we don't, fighting you making the changes that you need to make. But you know what? True friends, the true family members, the people that love you will support you and will come around. So I'm very happy to kind of be back to give you this insight for the week. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on my YouTube. I'm also going to pick a angel card for those of you who are interested in seeing what the energies are saying there. So let me pick one of those cards and see where we're at. Oh my goodness, see how it all fits. Obviously, this camera doesn't fit because it's always backwards. So this is, obviously imperfect, which I love, and this is kind of the character of this webcast, is that it's always backwards. But it says, notice the signs. So while you're making these changes, let me tell you something. As a female, you go into a store, you look at a dress or a pants or whatever outfit, and you're like, I want that. There's no debate. You want that dress, you want to get it, you want that outfit, right? You don't go into 10 different stores trying to pick an outfit on, trying to make it fit, saying, oh, I kind of like this about it, I kind of like this about that. Right now, all the changes you're making, all the research you're doing, nothing seems to fit, okay? I don't want you to put on a glove that doesn't fit. Don't try to force a square peg in a round hole and make something fit, because it's not going to be the right choice. Notice the signs. So the universe is going to try to show you and light the way for you on what it wants you to do. So it says, yes, the signs you have been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you and your loved ones are not alone. Okay, so notice the signs. So even though you're unsure about what steps to take, even though you're running into confusion, know that the other side is lighting the way, showing you these things so that you know not to go in those directions when you make your decision. So always ask for guidance when making these major life decisions, and don't analytically put yourself in a space where you're not seeing the subtle signs that the universe is showing you. All right, well, I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you have any comments or you have any questions, please interact with me on Facebook or on YouTube or on Twitter, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Have a great week.